It's been a rough week. Hello, y'all. I swear y'all was not in my vocabulary until I met Kameron.
Oh, love. Oh, hi.
I'm pretty much just gonna cut to the chase. I have been off my meds for a while now. My ADHD meds. I consulted with both of my doctors. Mama's here. Yes, please, kick my face. Yeah, I think Kieran's in his 4 or 5 month sleep regression, but it's not affecting his overnight sleep. Like, he still sleeps 8 to 10 hours overnight, but his daytime naps have drastically changed. It used to be, 1 to 3 hour naps are now 20 minutes at best, and he's awake for a long time now. I love it. Thank you so much. The other thing is I think object permanence is starting to make sense to him, so he's starting to have separation anxiety. So if I get up and move even 3 feet away from him, he just really gets upset. So we're kind of going through that right now. Very, very high needs lately, which is okay. But, while weaning off of my meds for trying to conceive, it's been a challenge. It doesn't seem like he's gonna go back to sleep, so I'm just gonna bring some light in here. So I think I was saying downstairs that I consulted with both of my doctors, and we all agreed that it would be best for me to wean off of my ADHD meds 6 months prior to trying to conceive. And it's been a rough week. At first I just got a little bit more hyper, and now it's starting to feel like how it was before, where just a lot of things are slipping my mind. I'm getting behind on a lot of things. Emails piling up, just chores, supplements, eating, because I tend to forget to eat if I'm not on my medication. And then just after a while, it starts to all pile up, and then I get overwhelmed a little bit and just feel kind of like I'm failing at life, even though I know I'm not. It's just, weaning off of the meds and then having to take supplements like herbal supplements and, crank up the caffeine consumption, just trying to create the dopamine that I need, to live life in a neurotypical world. Pretty much without meds, I really have to do lists. I have to do to-do lists every day, weekly to-do lists, just to remind myself all the time of what I have to get done. Because if I don't, then I forget everything, and I sort of end up just living in a bubble with my baby and doing nothing else. Not that that's a terrible thing, but, can't let business and my health go to the wayside now, can we? Aside from coming off of my pharmaceutical meds, I'm going to be starting to take some supplements. I'm going to start taking a prenatal just to have my body all prepped with all the nutrients that are necessary. Eating super, super low inflammatory foods, mostly very low carb, keto. And we are making a point of exercising every day. I just got my 20-pound weighted vest, and we tried it out last night. I was crazy, and I wore the vest and the wrist and ankle weights, and that was 28 extra pounds on my body. So I'm feeling it today. But it was good. It was good. I feel definitely like it's gonna help me get stronger so much faster. I would really like to see myself run up the stairs without getting super winded or feeling like my legs are wobbly by the end of February. Possibly sooner, like if it's possible. I don't want to go into another pregnancy being weak from bed rest from the last one. And yeah, I need my strength back so I can continue to... I just need my strength back so I can continue to get fitter.
Oh, it's okay. Are you getting hungry?
Part of the teaching that I've been doing with Kameron every day is I'm starting to teach him some sign language. So when I get him milk, or I tell him I'm gonna get him milk, this is the sign for milk. Oh, you want me to get your milk? Milk?
Better?
So yeah, I've been teaching him some sign language, mostly just for milk, because I know a lot of his frustration comes from not being able to communicate what he needs. The other day, it was actually really funny. He has this stuffed moose that my dad got him. And he was sitting there next to the little bookshelves downstairs. I'll show you those in a few minutes. He was laying on his little mattress pad down there and just growling at the moose, like staring right at him and going like, "Arr!" And he did it for the longest time. Like it was just this long growl. And I was like, dude. So I went over there and I was like, do you want this? And I like put the moose next to his face and he started smiling. And I just think that's so cool that he's starting to try to communicate, hey, I want that.
You wanted your moose, huh?
There I go, veering off into another topic. I am off my meds, and it's probably going to be a little crazy for a while when I try to vlog. I think just for my sanity and this transitioning off my meds, I probably won't do 3 times a week, maybe twice a week, just for a while anyway, until I, get back into my groove, medicationless. Well, enough of that. Let's go downstairs. It's starting to get so much harder to carry him around. It's okay though. Mommy's gonna get stronger.
Oh, you happy? Bounce, bounce.
We just got the jumperoo for Kameron because anytime I go to do something and I'm not right there with him, if he's lying down, he gets pretty upset. So we got him something to keep him occupied. He seems to enjoy being upright and moving around and bouncing, and yeah, he just loves that thing. So I said I would show you part of his learning/play center has arrived, this little tabletop bookshelf, and then I got all of these books from Amazon. Some of them were from Barnes & Noble, and then I realized they were $3 cheaper on Amazon, go figure. I got these little bins, one with musical instruments, and then the other with art supplies. That'll go into the little cubbies. And I really loved this little clock from Home Goods. I originally was looking at this clock for Kameron's nursery, but I didn't think the black was going to match anything in the nursery, so I just got him the plain orange one. This is actually going to be perfect for this area. Wow, he turned himself around. That's cool. Wow, you're going the whole way, buddy. Good job. Yeah, you like those? Look what the lion does. Ooh. I'm gonna try to make sure he gets a maximum of 15 minutes in there because I read something about like the hips having issues with these types of things, so I don't want to leave him in for too long. Plus, he doesn't seem to enjoy staying in something that long anyway, so like 10-15 minutes.
Look, it's you in the mirror. You see yourself?
He's just so happy. The cubbies are arriving this weekend. We'll probably like build it and put it up this weekend and then transfer a bunch of his learning toys down here from his bedroom. I feel like his room is stuffed to the gills with all of his toys and stuff. And we're just starting to spend a lot more time down here as a family, and it kind of doesn't make sense to bring some things down here only to have to go put them back up at the end of the night. So I just figured, put them all down here. Why not? The other thing that we're doing today, or tonight rather, when Kameron gets home, is we are going to move the bassinet into his nursery and then move the mini crib next to the bed, because he's gotten to the point where he flips from back to front like it's nothing. And he's starting to try to like climb the sides of the bassinet, so that's not safe anymore. So we're going to transition him into his mini crib, and then eventually, hopefully in a 2 or 3 months, move the crib into his nursery, and then he'll start sleeping in his room. See, without this thing, if I were this far away from him right now, he'd be very, very upset. The sound of silence.
My words like silent raindrops fell.
I'm gonna try to get us a little bit of outside time before the sun goes completely down, and then, you know, move all the things that need to be moved.